I think this looks so much cooler when I do it at night before the sun comes up. Normally these are Christmas lights in here, but I don't mind that for the season, everything but the orange has burned out. I'll replace it after that. 22 days left, guys. Are you getting ready for Halloween? Are you ready for Halloween? I never feel ready. Like, there's always something else I want to do. 22 days. Hey, Damon.
What?
What do you call two witches sharing an apartment?
No idea.
Broommates.
Wow. Oh my god. Roommates, really?
I got another one. What? What? Who do monsters buy cookies from?
I'm sorry, what was that one?
Who do monsters buy cookies from?
Definitely not the Cookie Monster.
Do you know, Abby? Abby, who do monsters buy cookies from? Oh, she's out of here. Any last guesses?
No.
Ghoul Scouts.
Ghoul Scouts. Wow.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's Heather the Crochet Witch, and this is Vlogtober day 9. Yay! I think I have remembered every Vlogtober day so far. Let's hope that continues, but so far so good. How are you guys doing? I am getting a late start. It's like almost 3 in the morning. Got home a little late from work. Excuse me. I'm gonna be like sounding crazy, I bet. My cough had been getting better, but still sticking around. And I was so happy that it had turned into like a dry cough, because when I was sick to begin with, it was really just wet and I started noticing last night into today, and then once I noticed it, it definitely is true. My cough is it's like a wet cough again. So like, great. To me, that's like, a dry cough hurts your throat more, I think, but like, I don't know, I'm more miserable with the nasty wet cough stuff. So here's hoping that goes away, but excuse me. You're probably going to hear it. I'm sorry about that. So I worked today. Had several people not show. So it was a rough night for everybody that did show. And that's about it as far as work goes. I mean, it's so nice to, when I'm talking to you guys, just be like, nothing eventful happened at work, because that means that nothing bad happened at work. I'll take that any day, you know. Rather have a nice quiet day. And I only have one more day left, and then my weekend. So I just have to get through one more day. Which actually, because I'm filming at night, this is technically tomorrow's. Tomorrow is my one more day. So by the time you see this, I'll already have started my last day of work for the week. Yay! So I did not work. I said I wouldn't, and I didn't. I did not work on my squares that I've been showing you guys. What I did work on was, I showed you that yarn that is going into a shawl that I'm designing, which now has a fairly sizable hole. Like, considering I after I talked to you guys, I slept, and then I got up for work, and I've been working. I think it's a fairly sizable hole. But this is the Cakes Wool Light Glitz from Ice Yarn. And when I said I had been working on a shawl design, My ends are not tied in, so don't judge. It's still a work in progress though. Here's how far I've gotten. I do want to finish adding this cake because you know I like nice big shawls. But it's a pretty adequate size right now. Like I'd say one of these cakes will get you, especially if you like to wear them like that, like one of these cakes is more than enough, but 2 will get you a nice big shawl. I am just in love with these colors. I have 2 more cakes of this that I will probably do another shawl or something in because I love the colors so much. I think at one point I probably had planned to make a blanket with it. But here is, and there's not quite a bit, but I mean there's an adequate, I would call it, amount of texture going on here, and a little bit of lacy bit for, like, I think it makes things look so pretty to have the little lacy bit, and I really do like the texture. It'll be a very simple pattern if you can't tell already. I would call it a pretty simple pattern anyway. I don't often do borders on shawls that I make up. I don't think I've released a pattern to you guys for you to know what I'm talking about. Like usually I'm talking about, like what I'm talking about are the ones I just like make up at home for people. I usually just leave a straight edge. And even on other patterns, on other people's patterns, I usually don't do a border. But I'm thinking before I send this out to my testers that I will probably do a border on the edge. Just because, you know, some variety. And because it's such a simple pattern, I want an extra option for you guys to look, or to have it like a little fancier. And since the written pattern would be in my Etsy store, make it worth your while. I don't think my patterns are very expensive. And I have had other people say that they were priced pretty darn reasonably. So I think we're okay there. But like, I don't want to sell you something and not feel like I would have put something else in it, you know. I do like to do multiple shawls or whatever, multiple projects. So I have started one more of these in this really beautiful, is this Serdar? Let me see, I saved the little labels. They come in like multiple pieces on some of the donut ones. Yeah, this is Serdar, it's called Serdar Shawly. I don't know if you remember on one of my yarn orders, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 months ago, I got this. I got one of each color that I liked. There was like a golden color, there was a brown color, and then there was this color, which is peony. And see, there are some like pretty darker shades I haven't got to yet. But there's a little mini version so far. And this is the border I'm thinking about adding to it. Like a fairly simple border, but it looks all wonky shaped because I've had this one scrunched up. But here's the beginning of it anyway. And like I said, I wanted to see how that looked. And I like the way that looks. I think once it's big and drapey too, that's going to look really pretty. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it's pretty. I like it. But we'll see if that ends up being on it or not. But yeah, if all goes well, I should have a couple examples of the shawl to show you guys and to take pictures of when I do the pattern. I'm pretty excited because I haven't worked on a pattern. I was pretty like, I don't want to say uninspired, but kind of uninspired. Like I just couldn't think of anything like in my mind good enough, you know? And I don't want to do something really simple and present it as a pattern, obviously. So I mean, like, I think my actual patterns are pretty simple. I don't do a whole lot of intricate stuff. And that's why they're so cheap. So that, you know, it's a design that maybe you haven't thought of, but it's not something terribly intricate. Like maybe I'll get there one day also, but I kind of pride myself in doing it this way, you know. And what else? I have another shawl that I almost want to call a capelet. It's a very long, I haven't shown it off, but it is a a dragon tail. Originally it was a half a dragon tail and just like a triangle scarf, but it's the full, like you make two and you crochet them together. And I wanted to bring that and show you guys, and I thought I knew where it was at, and I must have misplaced where it was at, because I was going to take pictures of it with some girls that I know, and then I think I set it aside for that, and then I ended up not doing that because one of the girls is a really light blonde and one of the girls is a really dark-haired girl, and the color that I had is the one that the dark-haired girl will be wearing. And I kind of ended up, I asked them if we could wait so I could make one more in shades and tones that I wanted the other girl to wear and model. And since they both said they'd model it for me, so I think I set it aside, and it's not where I thought it was when I went to collect my stuff to show you guys for this video. So, but that one is basically written, the dragon tail. I think it's really cool. Like, man, I wish I had it to show you guys. If I'm gonna look for it, obviously, but hopefully if I can get it tomorrow, or if not over the weekend, then I will show you then. But it'll be the weekend right now when you're watching this, my weekend, I should say. But I picture it like it's so long, and it's like a big dragon tail on each side, and I've wrapped up in it. It almost reminds me of like in my mind of like a cosplayer would wear it if you found some really cool like shiny yarn. Like surely it has to look like some character or so, I don't know, but it looks really cool to me. Like I wrapped it more loosely around my shoulders to have it, and then the dragon tail still cascaded down on each side. I really love it. I really love it. And now that I'm saying how much I love it, I really want to find it to show you guys. I'm quite proud of it, but that'll be the next pattern, assumably, that will be out of, not even as long as I find it, because since I have most of the pattern written down, I could always just make another one, even if I can't find it for whatever reason. But there's only a couple places I would have it, because it would be for safekeeping for pictures, so it's just a matter of grabbing it, I suppose. But yeah, so that's like where I've been putting my energy is thinking about getting some patterns out and getting some designs done. And I've been trying to put some thought into what I want to do after that. But like, even though it seems like such a simple thing, in my mind, it's a big fiasco to get like the PDF done and get it up on Etsy and all that good stuff. It should be so simple, but for me, it's like, yeah. It's almost like I feel like I've forgotten how to do it each time. And I have had, for those of you who were also sick with COVID, at some point, have you had like, I keep calling it COVID brain or like brain farts, but like I swear I can't like focus sometimes. I forget things. Like I feel like I've doubled in age or something. Not even people double my age have necessarily got them like memory issues or focusing issues, but like I'm sure when I'm that age I probably will. But especially if this is any indication. Like some of the nights so far at work, it's just been like it's stuff I've known from the back of my hand, you know, but COVID brain. I don't know. I'm like talking about shawls and I keep staring off because like I know I won't get to it by Halloween, but I so badly want to use these together. I have another orange. I have 2 orange and 1 purple of the Queensland collection cassowary, colorful Australian fine wool blend, if I could speak. But these are so pretty to me, and I need these to be a shawl. Like they're pretty fine. I think, are these a 1? Surely they are, but let me see. Oh, does it not say? Oh, there we go. I skipped, or does this one not say? No, there it is. Yeah, these are a 1 super fine. But look how gorgeous they are. This one is called Sydney. Sydney Lights or just Sydney? Sydney Lights. And then the orange one is just called Mandarin. So, but they're Australian wool, so I thought that was cool that this was called Sydney. But these just scream shawl to me. Like, they're so soft too. I know you've seen this in my haul from, was it Little Knits, I think. But I'm going to tell you about it anyway real quick. This is 70% wool and 30% nylon. And each one of these cakes has 380 yards, which is 347 meters, which is 3.52 ounces, which is 100 grams. And like I had already said, it's a super fine wool, or super fine yarn. And they're so soft and gorgeous. And I feel like I really need to put some of my shawls and works up on Etsy, but I feel like if I make this, it's going to be for me. I need to stop making things that I want to just keep too, if I'm trying to get rid of stuff. But I feel like I will keep this. I have a bunch of yarns that are like thinner yarns that are staring at me, just like wanting to be shawls and whatnot. I love making shawls. You guys know that already. But yeah, so that was like the theme of my day when I wasn't at work, or even while I was at work. I was thinking about what I wanted to do with this pattern, and the design and whatnot, and what's coming next. So be on the lookout for that. And yeah, the more of this that I use up, of course, the more I will feel accomplished, because I'm trying to clean out some of this room. But and I thought I would have a yarn haul for you guys today, because I said I ordered a small order still. Like I showed you the Michaels, that was the anniversary cakes a few days ago. I had also ordered some Lion Brand stuff, and Lion Brand said it was going to be delivered today, and it was not delivered today. And now it says it has no date. Like, instead of just, oops, we messed up, it'll be tomorrow, there's no delivery date on it. So who knows when I'll get that. But that has the yarn in it for the other commission for Joe too. So hopefully that's tomorrow. And then I can work on it. I mean, it's a dragon egg bag. I'll have that done on Sunday, I'm sure. Especially a small one. If I get it tomorrow. Excuse me. That's another pattern I need to do too in a tutorial, is the dragon egg bag that I do. Because actually a couple of you guys had asked about it, and no, currently I don't have. There is a pretty similar one if you want a written pattern right now. There's a pretty similar one on Ravelry if you just look up dragon egg bag, but I do mine slightly different than that one for sure. I can't even remember how the bottom of that one starts, to be honest with you, but it's got to be similar. I mean, but there is one there anyway. But I should have mine out maybe after these two shawls. I'll do that next. Hold me to this, you guys. What else? Not a lot. I'm pretty excited. Tomorrow's my last day and I get 2 days off already. Oh, no, there is something else. I got some unexpected pay from work, and I paid my bills first, of course, but I splurged a little bit. So I ordered from 3 different places. 2 of them were Yarny purchases and one of them was not. I bet you can guess what it was. But I will share those with you guys when they come. They're nothing, it's not a huge purchase by any means from any of the places, but I'm excited because there are some stuff I really wanted, so I splurged and got it. And yeah, that might be all. I'm tired, you guys. I think I am definitely going to bed after I talk to you guys and get this edited and uploading. But yeah, wish me luck tomorrow. Like I said, by the time you see this, I should have already started my day. but I'm just really excited to get through it. And yeah. As far as what I watched, Stranger Things, I bet you already knew that was coming. On my days off, I will probably watch like actual movies, and maybe I'll actually do a movie in Stitch. Maybe. But yeah, I would probably do actual movies. But definitely continue, please, letting me know in the comments down below what you've been watching, especially spooky stuff. And I can't believe it's October already, by the way. I should have said that before, but I'm pretty thankful that, like, for me, it's not flying by. Like, I have been able so far to enjoy most of it when I wasn't sick. But, like, that didn't take up a whole bunch of October, which I'm pretty thankful for. I'm glad we're not into double digits quite yet. But anywho, what else? I feel like there was like one other thing I was going to tell you. Oh, we are past the 1980s. We are up to 1995 subscribers. So if you have not yet, please consider subscribing down below and hitting the bell. I do have planned a video for every day in Vlogtober, but I also do yarn hauls. I will have some tutorials coming up as long as I can get this pattern done. I have some yarn shopping trips. I do have a crochet podcast, but I haven't done it. I won't be doing it most likely for most of October, just because you see me every day and you see like what I'm working on every day. So unless I have something like amazing to show off or something, I probably won't do until November. But that is the Hooks and Broomsticks crochet podcast. Yeah, so other than that, I am just going to let you guys go. We're already at the 20-minute mark. So one last thing. I will let you go after this, but I just wanted to say thank you to you guys that commented in my last Vlogtober video too about, like, when I said sorry I was having just a grumpy day, and the fact that you guys like reassured me that it's okay, and that if you're always acting happy, you're probably faking it. And like for me that would be true. Like honestly, I think I'm a pretty good-tempered person, but I think we all have our days, and I have my days, that's for sure. So, anywho, but I appreciate that. I do appreciate that a lot. And this time I'm actually going to let you go. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Mwah. I love you.